Welcome friends, we are in session 6, first BSc first semester mathematics elective paper unit 1, Mangalore University. In this session we are going to see what is a profit function, break even point, effect of tax or subsidy, specific tax or quantity tax, ad valorem tax or value tax. What is profit? In Profit of a firm is given by the difference of its total revenue and total cost. So it is denoted by pi. So pi equal to TR minus TC, where TR is total revenue, TC equal to total cost. In general, when a firm starts the production of a commodity, it operates at loss. When its output is below certain level, say X, because the total revenue is not large enough to cover fixed cost. However, as the level of output becomes greater than X, the firm starts getting profits. This X is called break even point. This X is called break even point. So we define break even point like this. The break even point is the lowest level of output at which loss of firm gets eliminated. That is, in this case, total revenue is equal to total cost, or TR minus TC equal to 0. Effect of specific tax or subsidy. See here two types of tax we are going to see. One is called specific tax, that is also quantity tax. Another is ad valorem tax or value tax. A specific tax is levied as per unit of commodity sold. And ad valorem tax, on the other hand, is imposed as a percentage of value or price. For example, sales tax, etc. When a tax is imposed on a commodity, we need to distinguish between the price that the consumer has to pay. The price that the consumer has to pay, that is called demand price. The price that the seller of the commodity gets, that is called supply price. These two prices differ by the amount of tax. So if the demand price is denoted by P, the supply price by PS, and T is the tax per unit of the commodity sold, then we can write P equal to PS plus T, or PS is equal to P minus T. So in the absence of tax, P must be equal to PS. Similarly, in case of ad valorem tax, we can write P is equal to 1 plus V into PS. When a specific tax of T per unit is imposed, the supply equation is written as XS is equal to C plus D into P minus T. In case of subsidy, we can write P is equal to PS minus S, where S denotes subsidy per unit of commodity. In the absence of a tax, P is equal to PS. Therefore, the supply equation is written as XS is equal to C plus DP, which can be rewritten as P is equal to minus C by D plus 1 by D XS. This is a straight line with the slope 1 by D and intercept minus C by D on P axis. When a specific tax of rupees T per unit is imposed, the supply equation is written as Xs is equal to C plus dPs, where Ps is equal to P minus T. Thus we have Xs is equal to C plus D into P minus T, which can be written as P is equal to minus C by dt minus C by D plus T plus 1 by D Xs. Equation represents the equation of a straight line with the slope 1 by D parallel to the line given by 1, and the intercept minus C by D plus T on P axis. Thus we note that a specific tax causes an upward shift of the supply curve, so that the vertical gap between the two is equal to the rate of specific tax. Effect of an ad valorem tax. In absence of tax, the supply equation is xs is equal to c plus dp. We note that xs is equal to c when p equal to 0. Thus, the supply equation is a straight line passing through the point c comma 0 with the slope 1 by d. Therefore, we can write the supply equation as xs is equal to c plus d into p by 1 plus v. This is a straight line passing through with slope 1 plus v divided by d. So let us take one example, and more example we can take in the next session. So a company decides to set up a small production plant for manufacturing electronic clocks. The cost for initial setup is rupees 9 lakhs. The additional cost for producing each clock is rupees 300. Each clock is sold at rupees 750. During the first month, 1500 clocks are produced and sold. Now, determine the total cost function for the production of X clocks. Determine the revenue function R of X. Determine the profit function P of X. How much profit or loss the company incurs during the first month when all the 1500 clocks are sold. Determine the break even point. The cost for producing X clocks is 300 into X. Rate of each clock is 300. So producing all X clocks is cost is 300X. Therefore total cost is equal to, we know, fixed cost plus variable cost. What is fixed cost? See, the cost for initial setup is rupees 9 lakhs. So 9 lakhs is fixed cost plus this variable cost. So for clock, the cost is, for one clock cost is 300 rupees. So therefore for X clock 300X, that is variable cost. So this is what cost function. Revenue function. What is revenue function? See, clock is sold for one piece 750 rupees. For X number it is 750 into X. So that is revenue function. Then profit function, total revenue minus total cost is profit. So 750X is total revenue, total cost is 9 lakh plus 300X. So it is minus 9 lakh plus 450X. So profit function is 450X minus 9 lakh. Now, what is the, so for 1500, when 1500 clocks produced by that company, then what amount they will get? Profit function. In profit function, if we substitute x equal to 1500, so this is the amount they will get. But because of this negative sign, this profit is negative, means company incurs a loss during first month. Now let us find break even point. If they produce how many clocks, then they will start to incur profit. So here we get that number. So this, if we equate it to 0, total revenue minus total cost equal to 0, we get that number. See, 750x minus this equal to 0. So 750x minus